Hello everyone, Gameaholik here, welcome back to the channel. This is the next episode number 2 in my F1 Manager 22 series, and we're about to do some practice, and basically we are on the performance target. So if you want to gamble, you can do and try and earn yourself a little bit more extra money. Qualifying position means 12, you won't lose anything. So if you want to say you're going to reach the Q3, you can gamble. You could lose money, you could gain money. I'm going to go with Q2. I think we'll definitely pass that and we get an extra 80 grand in bonuses for doing that. So here we are at practice for Bahrain International Circuit. It's going to be 57 laps in the race. We are now entering the practice session. We've done our sponsorship stuff and we are ready to proceed. So when I first started playing this, I made the error of skipping practice. You have the option to skip and let the management take over. You can do the same with qualification as well. They will try and get the cars set up to the best that they can, and also get the cars as high as they can in qualification. And you take over the race, there's no way of skipping that. But what I found out was that the practice part is very important to setting the car right for each driver, because there are bonus figures. There's track acclimatization, I can never say that word. Knowledge of the track, the car parts knowledge. So if you add new parts, obviously it's important that the drivers get a feel of the car, and the setup confidence, because each track is different. This can give you a performance bonus of up to 15 points, which will add on to the driver's individual skills. So to set this up, you go into car setup, and it's like a mini game. So you move these sliding scales left and right, and you've got to try and get them into the blue brackets. Once they've been around the track a few times in practice, they'll come back with feedback and tell you how the car feels, and then you move again. So I like to try and minimalistically move these around a little bit, not going too far, because you can kind of put yourself into a corner. We're going to put mediums on both cars, and we're going to get them to do 20 laps. So that's Lando setup. We'll do the same for Ricciardo. As you can see, the blue lines are in different positions for each individual racer, and you can see here that the straights have gone out, so we need to get that one back in, because that is going to be a definite no-no. Same thing for Ricciardo. It's going to be 20 laps, and we're going to put him on those mediums as well. So here you can see, look, you can just simulate to qualifying, simulate this session to the individual one, or you can manage it. I like to manage it to get the feedback from the drivers. So you can just send them out straight away. It doesn't really matter too much about where they are, like track position, because we're just trying to find data. They're just riding around and testing the setups. Sending Norris out as well. We can skip through this pretty quickly as well. All you do is fast forward to 16. They'll go around and do their thing. And as you can see, as they go around, let me get back to that screen again. They're on 1% here, 2, and so on and so on. The 0 out of 5 is the feedback for the setups that you do. So here we go. Norris is going to give us some feedback.
It's pretty even.
Understood.
So Norris has come back saying it's pretty even. So at the moment we're getting speeds, we're 12th and we're 15th. It's kind of where I expect it to be. You got to remember, we're not pushing the car. Here's Ricciardo. He's saying that confidence is bad. Something feels off. So we're going to go back into the settings and have a look and bring them in. We can bring Norris in as well. So we're going to go to reconfigure. It's now going to tell us what we've done wrong. Wow. So the driver confidence is 25%. The straights is not bad. It's pretty much close to the mark. But the rest is absolute rubbish. So if we've got bad, what we want to do here is go the opposite way. So this one's right at the end, braking stability. We want to try and get that complete opposite way as best as we can. I think this one swings a little bit more that way. So let's go that way, bring that in. You don't want to go outside these blues though. Let's bring that one back in. So this one's way too far. Bring that one in. It's going to be quite hard to get that braking stability one in, actually. Let's go this way. We need to bring that all the way back in. We don't want to move this straights too much. This is quite hard to find the right point here. Let's bring it like that. Okay, so we've managed to get them quite far apart from the best setup so far. The best setup being 25%. We've moved over this one over to the left, that one over to the right, this one over to the left, and that one to the right. I've got a feeling that one of these two is going to stay bad because we need to get both that way. Perhaps, maybe that could be the thing. So Norris is back in. Let's have a look at his. So we've got 79 with Norris. So we only need to make a few minor adjustments. So we have bad, good, great, and I think it's optimal is bang on. Once it's optimal, we don't move those little notches at all. So we need to move these two here. They oversteer in the corner. Ring. I kind of need to go the other way, I think. Don't want to move that straights too much. It is good, so we don't need to go too far apart. Let's bring these in a bit. So that one go in a bit more. We've got that great. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll give that a try. These could be optimal now. They could be worse. We'll see how this goes. So sent both cars out again, and we'll just let it do its thing, and we'll be back once they come back with their report.
Did somebody spin out there? We can take a look now.
So we have a spin here. Let's have a look at Leclerc.
What a spin out!
That's some of the improvements they need with the visuals, because that's just silly. I mean, he didn't. I don't know why he span there, but he did. I think we've got another incident coming up. Here we go. So now we're on good for Ricciardo, so we've improved it. Yeah, sometimes the voices don't work. I like how it's the actual voices, so it really is Ricciardo's voice and Norris's. Unfortunately, some of the younger drivers, they haven't got the voices for. It's something they could improve on next time round. Okay, so Norris is still happy with his setup. Also, I didn't bring Ricciardo in this time because there's only 12 minutes left, or at the time there was 15. We might as well use all the tyres up and get him to go around the track as many times as he can to get this stat up and this stat up, the car knowledge and the track knowledge, because obviously that'll help. So in my second practice, I like to do a race run, a practice run. So I'll put the soft tyres on and we'll go full hell to leather and see what kind of times we can get. So I don't pay too much attention to our time lap position in the first practice. Second one's more important, and third one will just really be about getting the car, the drivers in tune with the car to get those stats up, the track knowledge and also the car knowledge. We've got a spin again. Let's have a look at this.
What happened there? Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel.
Ooh, that's a nasty one.
That's the spin. Yeah,
it just stops. That's another thing they need to improve on. The animation stops for some reason. So here we go then. We've got these guys just going to be learning the track. We're going to go back to full speed. And I'll see you in the final information screen. So there we go. End of practice 1. We've got Norris at 17. And we've got Ricciardo at 19. Like I say, we're not really racing. We're not pushing the car at all. We was just trying to get the setup right. And also the knowledge of the track and the car parts. Charles Leclerc, fastest in P1, Verstappen and Sainz in third. We'll continue here, and I can now show you what I meant. So we've got 40% for both of them, 27% for car part knowledge. So we've now managed to get from 27%, I think it was, up to 80% for Ricciardo and 89%. This means that they have a performance bonus as it stands at 9 out of 15, which, as you can see, it improves Ricciardo's control, accuracy, cornering, braking and reactions by about 1 or 2 each one. Norris is the same, I presume, yeah, 1 and 2 on each stat. So there you go, that has been practice 1. Like I say, these are only going to be short videos. Rather than pump out a 40-30 minute video, it's going to be broken down into each section. So practice 1 will be a video, practice 2, practice 3, qualification and race. So there's going to be 5 videos per race weekend, but they will be shorter in length, hopefully. I'll try not to go over 10 minutes, and then it shouldn't be too bad. If I can bunch them together, I will do as well. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this series. Again, let me know your feedback in the comments. I'll see you very, very soon in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day and take care.